If you're making these mistakes for your Amazon KDP business, then you might be losing 10K or more over the long run. In this video, I'm going to show you what these mistakes are, how to fix it so that you can make a lot more money. If you're new to the channel, my name is Sean. I've helped over 1,500 people make money with Amazon KDP. And this is a book review series that I do where I analyze and critique your books that you submitted to me. If you guys want me to review your books in future videos like this, then all you have to do is follow me on Instagram at SeanDolwet13. DM me your Amazon link and your book might show up in future videos like this. All right, so book number 1, Serenity in Nature, an adult coloring experience. So we have 3 reviews, $7.99, 0 sales, and it's been out for 3 months. So this seems like a case where you basically created this book, probably with AI, and you uploaded, you got 3 reviews, which is better than nothing, right? So great job on that. And you basically prayed for Amazon to make sales for you. It would have been a lot easier for Amazon to make sales if you had any keywords in the title, but Serenity in Nature is not a keyword. An adult coloring experience is not a keyword. Adult coloring book is a keyword that you probably should have put in the subtitle or, in the title. Like Serenity in Nature Adult Coloring Book would have been a great title, right? So the reason why you have to add keywords in your title is because when people type in the keyword, your book has a higher chance of showing up. If you don't do that, Amazon's not gonna know what your book is about, especially in this beginning stage where you have 0 sales. Amazon has very, very little data to know what your book is about, meaning your book is not ranked in a lot of keywords, right? So that's why you have to go through a launch, get a lot of sales, market your book, and as you make more sales, Amazon will start to know more about what your book is about and they will start ranking you in different keywords. But you didn't do that and you didn't add any keywords initially, so basically you have very little reach and you didn't make any sales, right? So that would be the biggest thing, is to understand what keywords are. Keywords are basically what people type in right here in the search bar. If someone, a customer, wants to get a relaxing nature coloring book, what do you think they'll type in here? They'll type in something like relaxing nature coloring book, right? For adults. They're not gonna come in and type in Serenity in Nature. That's not a keyword because no one actually searches for that. An adult coloring experience, no one searches for that. It's not a keyword, right? So the key with book title is by adding search phrases like that, relaxing nature coloring book, it makes it a lot easier for your book to be discovered. But you don't want to just do keyword. You want to do keyword plus something else, so the title is a little more attractive. Like a quick example is the most relaxing nature coloring book for adults that you will ever find in your life. That's too long, but you get the point. Basically, I have the keyword and I have a couple words before after so that it's like spiced up. That's the best combination so that you can rank the book, but also it sells, okay? So that would be my recommendation before anything else. And obviously you should get more than 3 reviews. If you wanna know a way to get reviews, the easiest one is Book Bounty or using sites like these. Book Bounty is what I use nowadays. So if you guys want to check it out, the link is in the description. Or you can look up Sean Dolwet reviews on YouTube and there's a ton of videos on how you can get reviews. Our next book, Fishing Expeditions, a detailed fishing logbook. Track your trips, catches, revenues, and experiences. So yeah, I'm sure there's a demand for fishing logbook, but it's a pretty broad keyword. It's pretty competitive, right? And you're trying to compete in that very broad keyword with 0 reviews and a image that you probably created on Canva. This image and this image is not even matching up. So yeah, that's a tough one. So if you want to improve this, obviously the book cover is number 1 and reviews is number 2. If you start getting more reviews, you'll start making more sales. It's as simple as that. And for book covers, yes, you can create your book cover on Canva if you want to do everything for free, but that means you got to practice Canva design skills, right? It's not like a beginner can just whip up a cover and start making money. Like KDP is one of the easiest business models out there, but it's not that easy. And if you're trying to find a business that is that easy, it's probably not going to be that easy for a long time, and it doesn't exist anyways. KDP is, once again, one of the easiest business model, but you still have to put in the work. You got to learn the skills, right? So if you don't want to do that, if you don't want to learn Canva design skills, then you can pay somebody else to create something like this. So you can pay someone else that has the design skills and you can hire them very, very cheaply, a lot cheaper than you think, right? So this is a gig on Fiverr for just $15. She will create a low content book cover like yours. Yours is low content, it's a journal. And you can see that the design is amazing. It's way better than what I can create myself on Canva for like over 10 hours, 20 hours. I'm never gonna create a design like this. And I can hire someone like this for $15, which is insane. So I would definitely take them up on that offer. But if you don't have the money, if you live in the first world country, then you have no excuse not to have 15 bucks. But if you don't live in those countries, your currency is weaker or whatever reason, and you want to do everything for free, then you would just have to spend the time to learn design skills. It's possible. As you can see, this person did it, and you just have to do the same thing. Next book, Peter and the Shoelace Monster. So we have 6 reviews, 3 million BSR, so not selling. And the biggest thing here is I think the book cover is okay, except the fact that I would make the title text a lot bigger. It's a little thin, it's a little skinny, and it's hard to read. So I think it can take up like a good 30% of the top cover, not a small space like this. But besides that, it looks okay design-wise, And the Peter and the Shoelace Monster title is fine, but you have 0 subtitle. You should have added a subtitle to elaborate on what the book is about. What is Peter gonna learn? Is the Shoelace Monster a good character, bad character? Is Peter gonna be friends with the Shoelace Monster? Maybe you could have put in the subtitle a story about unexpected friendship or compassion or whatever the book teaches the kid. You should put that, because you basically wasted the entire subtitle to sell the book. Subtitle is where you sell the book, and you didn't add that at all. Now, my next question, why is this book 2 pages long? That must be a mistake, right? If not, then that's weird. Okay, so I just realized that was for the Kindle version. I don't know why the Kindle is 2 pages, but the paperback is 43 pages, so that's better. And it's selling a little better, I think, although it's 1 million. So yeah, that's what I would recommend is next time, since you cannot update your book title once it's published, unless you want to unpublish and republish it. But if you don't want to do that, then just, for the next book that you create, keep this in mind. Subtitle is where you sell the book, right? And also 6 reviews is not going to cut it. You have to get more reviews. Like, you still have to market the book, learn marketing, Amazon ads, social media, whatever. But we haven't even gotten to the point, because before we market the book, we have to fix these issues with the book, right? We have to make sure that the book listing is good before we market it and tell people about it. So definitely fix that first. Our next book is Gaia and the Butterfly, Symbols of Transformation, a growth mindset, modern fairy tale for kids to foster resilience, positivity, and emotional growth. The subtitle is too long, so it cuts off here, and then creative thinking. So besides the fact that it's too long and it cuts off, so don't do that. But the subtitle is good, right? It is basically a storybook. It's a fairy tale that teaches growth mindset, resilience, positivity, emotional growth, those kind of things. It also says that, the audience is for kids, so it calls out the audience. This is kind of what you want to do, although you want to kind of be a little more compact. You don't want it too wordy like this, but for the most part, you're doing a great job here. I think the book cover is okay. The font is not my favorite, like it's hard to read, but the Gaia and the Butterfly, a little easier to read, and it's kind of cool. So the reason why this book is not selling, probably because you just uploaded, you got 1 review, and you didn't do any marketing, right? Maybe you tried to run Amazon ads, but you shouldn't even be running Amazon ads right now because you only have 1 review. So you probably ran Amazon ads if you did, and you're like, oh, I'm spending more money than I'm making back, so I give up, right? And you gave up on this book. But of course, that's the case because not a lot of people will give your book a chance if you only have 1 review. So the steps in terms of marketing is always get reviews first, and then market the book, right? Not the opposite way. So you have to get reviews there. So going back to it, check out Book Bounty. The link is in the description, or check out my other videos on getting reviews. You want to get to 10, 20, 30 reviews, then you can start telling people about it, right? Then people will give your book a chance. So that's when you can do Amazon ads, social media, those kind of things. And I think if you do that, which you can right now, right? So this book is something that you can actually fix right now is by getting reviews, and then you can start marketing it. It's not too late. And I think you can improve the performance a lot more. Our next book is Food Fight Coloring Book, an epic coloring adventure filled with whimsical messes, playful characters, and culinary chaos. I like the title. It's clear. It tells me what the book is about. It's fun, super clear as well. So that's cool. And there's a theme to this coloring book. It's basically food warriors. So I think that's very cool as well. I wonder if this is AI. I don't think so. It doesn't look like it. So yeah, very cool stuff. Food Fight Coloring Book. So let's check out Food Fight Coloring Book on Amazon and see if there's demand. So I typed in Food Fight Coloring Book. Your book is the #1 book to show up. And there's this one that's not selling. None of these are selling. So essentially, there's no proof that a coloring book about food fight or food warriors sell. So I changed this to food warriors coloring book just to make sure. And it's the same thing. There's no proof that food warriors is a concept that people are buying because there's no other book in it. So, here's the thing, right? You came in with a brand new idea. It's a cool idea, I'm not gonna lie. And you're like, no one else is doing it, so it must be good. Well, if no one else is doing it, it's either because the market didn't catch up to the idea or it's not profitable. In this case, it could be both. Like it could be not profitable, which we don't know yet, or maybe you're the first and it might actually be very profitable if you actually market the book. Because I think the other issue is the fact that you got 4 reviews and you're basically hoping Amazon will push it, but you didn't really market it yourself. I think if you go and market this book on, whatever marketing method, which the best way is to post short form content on TikTok, Instagram, doing the social media marketing. If you want to do things free, or if you're willing to pay for it, Amazon ads is the fastest way, targeting coloring book keywords, right? But perhaps it might take off, So you don't know if the book is bad or good until you get reviews and market it. And if it flops after that, then you know that the book is the issue, right? But if you give up before getting reviews, before, trying to sell it, then you're not even giving your book a proper fighting chance. And your food warriors want a fighting chance, right? They're trained for that. So, just give it a shot. Get more reviews first, of course, because you only have 4 reviews, right? And then, try and run some ads. And perhaps this is a new concept that people will love, right? It's a new coloring book angle. And then it might blow up and maybe a lot of people will start ripping you off. So I think that should be your action step. All right, so the next book is Morning Mindset, a daily journal to get you in the best headspace every day. Change your mornings, change your life. And I just realized this is from Alexandra. She's not in my course, but I know her because she's been in the free Facebook group for a long time, and I think she's been watching my videos for a long time. So Alexandra, how's it going? But yeah, this book is a lot better, right? Compared to all the other ones that we've been seeing in this video. The book cover is really nice. Morning mindset is not quite a keyword, but you have the keyword inside here, a daily journal to get you in the best headspace every day. Change your mornings, change your life. So the benefit statement is very clear in the subtitle, and you have 164 reviews, which is great. And for that reason, you're at 244,000 BSR. So it's not like it's selling crazy good, but it's also a lot better than the other ones. So reading the description, it says this is a guided morning journal with easy 2-minute daily habit exercises, right? Or daily exercise. I would have put that in the title, to be honest, because guided morning journal is a good keyword. And it's more niche down than just a daily journal, which is the only keyword you have in your subtitle. Morning mindset is not a keyword, right? So if I'm gonna put a keyword, I will try and niche down a lot more to something less competitive. So I would have put a guided morning journal with easy 2-minute daily habit building exercise in the title. I think that would have been clear benefit statement as well as having the keyword inside. Although you can't change that now, so I'm just saying for your next book, keep that in mind. I think the bottom line here is besides that, you're doing everything correct. Like your book cover is nice, so you have the eye for good designs. Your review is obviously exceptional, so you can get reviews. And yeah, and it's selling. So once you tweak that one little thing, which is optimizing your title for the keyword, but also copywriting a little bit, understanding that game a little bit, and then you follow that up with everything else that you're already good at. I'm sure you're doing marketing, whether that's social media or Amazon ads, whatever. I think you will make a lot more sales, and I think you're gonna have a book that'll blow up eventually. Like you're super close. You're really, really close. Just a little bit more tweak, and I think you can get there. So great job and keep it going. All right, so the next book is Large Print Fruit of the Spirit Inspirational Coloring Book. Bold, easy to color designs from God's Word for all ages and skill level. So I'm assuming Fruit of the Spirit is like a Christian thing. And it's an inspirational coloring book. So if this is a Christian thing, I would have liked the book cover to be more Christian theme focused with a little bit of fruit instead of 100% fruit and zero, Christian kind of vibe to it. Right. So yeah, I think the biggest thing that is killing your sales is number one, the book cover is just not attractive, and also 4 reviews. So going back to the same thing that we talked about, the title Large Print Fruit of the Spirit Inspirational Coloring Book is actually a keyword, so that is good. Bold, easy to color designs the subtitle is also clear. So that's not an issue. The issue is the book cover and the review. So if you want a coloring book cover designer recommendations, there are a couple out there, but this is one of them. So you can work with him. He does more than just coloring books, as you can see, but the book cover design is absolutely incredible. And this is for $45. Like, this is crazy, guys. Like, how good these book covers are. And the fact that you can have someone create this. He actually creates the book interior and the cover as well. And yeah, this is like significantly better than what I can do. I'd rather just pay someone to create a book for me. It's my idea that I will, give them, and I will instruct them what to do, but they're doing the work, so that I save time and I get a high quality product, way better than what I can create myself. So anyways, that'll be my number one recommendation, is to improve the book cover, and same exact thing, get more reviews. From there, we can start discussing running Amazon ads, and also possibly increase the price. $6.95 is too low. So, once you have a lot more reviews, you can actually charge a higher price because the social proof is there, right? So that's why we want reviews, so that we can increase the price, way higher profit margins that way. And then once you have a higher profit margin, that means you can spend more on Amazon ads and still be profitable. So you see how everything is connected, right? So that's what you want to do. All right, guys, so hope you enjoyed this round of book reviews. If you guys want more one-on-one dedicated coaching, just like this, but way longer, way more in-depth, that'll, hold your hand through the entire publishing process, I do have a complete Amazon KDP program. You guys can check it out in the first link in the description. You can book a free strategy call to see if this program is a good fit for you. If it is, if I see you inside the program, great. If not, no problem at all. My YouTube videos are always going to be free, obviously. If you want me to review your books in future videos like this, follow me on Instagram at SeanDolwith13, DM me your Amazon book, and I will do so. So with that being said, thank you so much for watching. Leave a like, subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next one.